Many gentle yoga movements help stretch and support the muscles of the legs, hips, core, and spine, all areas that support the low back. Let's begin lying on your back, knees bent, feet resting on the floor, about hip width apart. In this practice, we'll move slowly and intentionally, guided by sensation and breath. Let comfort be your guide. Move slow, pause whenever you need, and allow the breath to lead each movement. Notice the natural curve of your spine. Feel where your body meets the ground. The back of the pelvis, the ribs, the shoulders, the back of the head. If there's a large space beneath your low back, you may place a rolled towel under the lumbar spine for gentle support, or if it feels good, place a small cushion or towel beneath your head or neck. Allow your arms to relax by your sides. On your next exhale, let both knees slowly fall to the right. There's no need to drop them all the way to the floor. On an inhale, gently guide the knees back to center. As you exhale, let your knees drift to the left. Move slowly, as if the breath is moving your body. Notice how this motion travels through the pelvis, the low back, the belly. If one side feels tighter or more tender, perhaps you would like to linger there for a few breaths in stillness. With each exhale, invite the muscles around the spine to soften, to melt. Continue for several slow rounds, pausing whenever your body asks. When this movement feels complete, come back to center. Tenderly draw both your knees in toward your chest, lifting your feet off the floor so the knees stack over the hips. Let the weight of your hands sink into your legs, and let the legs empty of effort. Soften your shoulders. Feel them spread out wide into the mat. Breathe deeply into the back of the rib cage. And as you exhale, feel the legs effortlessly settling toward the body. Notice if the low back naturally softens, sinking deeper towards the floor. Be still for a few quiet breaths, or tenderly rock yourself from side to side, massaging the low back if this feels good. And lower your left foot back down to the mat with your knee bent. And remain here for several slow breaths. Notice any subtle sensations along the right side of the low back or hip. On each exhale, imagine the back of the pelvis gently softening, widening, becoming more spacious. And when ready, gently release and switch sides. Move slowly, honoring the transition. Notice any subtle sensations along the left side of the low back or hip. Each out-breath is an invitation to release. Now slowly roll onto one side with your knees stacked and comfortably bent. You may want to place a blanket under your head to support your neck. From here, extend your bottom arm straight out in front of you, palm facing up. Your top hand wraps softly around your rib cage. Shoulder relaxed and your elbow resting near your side. Take a deep breath into your ribs. Feel the side body gently expand. Gently rotate your chest upward while keeping the hips stacked and steady. And pause. And then roll forward and stack your top arm over the bottom arm, bringing your palms together. And on your next inhale, lift your top arm and sweep it overhead, rotating through the upper spine to lower your shoulder towards the floor. Let the breath lead the movement. And if your shoulder doesn't reach the floor, that's perfectly okay. And as you inhale, bring your arm back across the chest, rounding the spine down and bringing both palms together again. Continue moving like this at your own pace, moving with your breath. Inhaling to open up the chest into a reclined twist, and exhaling to round back onto your side in a fetal curl. Once you feel comfortable with the movement, feel free to close your eyes and let the movement become intuitive. It may change, and that's okay too. Just move slowly in a way that feels delicious, expansive, and beneficial. Before we transition to the other side, roll onto your back, pausing for a few breaths in constructive rest with feet on the floor and knees bent. Letting the spine settle in this neutral shape. And when you are ready, roll to the other side. Bottom arm long at shoulder height resting on the floor. Breathing into your hand, feeling your ribs expand and soften with your breath. And on an inhale, lifting the arm across your body to open up into a twist. And exhaling to curl back inward. Inhaling, opening the shoulder, creating space as you twist into the upper back. And exhaling to release. You may wish to close your eyes, letting the movement evolve. Moving in any way that feels sweet. When this movement feels complete, come to be still on your side, resting for a few breaths in a fetal curl. And slowly make your way onto all fours. Inhaling to lengthen your spine and rounding the spine as you exhale. Taking a few slow rounds of cat-cow. Visualize creating space between each vertebra and softening tension in the spine. And coming back to center, spine in a neutral position. Big toes come together, knees comfortably apart, and you can shift your hips back towards your heels and walk your arms forward, lowering your torso down into child's pose. You may want to place a rolled towel or folded blanket against your lower abdomen for a sense of containment and support. Fold forward, resting the forehead on a block, or you may also want to rest your hands on two side blocks if that feels good. Allow the weight of the head to fully release. And let your neck soften. Inhaling deeply to fill the upper back. Just letting the breath move naturally into the back body. Imagine each inhale spreading across the low back like warm sunlight. Each exhale gently softening the spine. Our final pose will be a supported bridge. Slowly make your way onto your back with your knees bent and your feet grounded. Hug a block lightly between the knees to switch on engagement in the inner legs. Bring awareness to your abdominal muscles and glutes. Gently squeeze and press into your feet. And when you are ready, begin to peel your sacrum off the mat, just enough to slide that block under the pelvis at its lowest height. And lower your hips onto the support. Feel the gentle opening through the front of the hips. And the subtle release through the low back. If at any point this feels like too much, replace your block with a folded towel or come down completely. If the body invites you to move deeper, you may try the pose with your legs long. Relax your upper back and shoulders. We'll be here for another minute or so. As you rest here, notice how each breath brings a little more ease. As the muscles along the back release and soften. And when you are ready, lift your pelvis up enough to remove your block. And lower all the way onto your back for Savasana. Allow the legs to fall open naturally. Feet relaxed outward. You could place a bolster or rolled towel beneath your knees. Rest your arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Feel the full weight of your body resting on the ground. Scanning your body for any areas of tension. Relaxing the muscles in your face. Releasing your shoulders, belly, pelvis, glutes, and the backs of your legs. Let each slow, deep breath be an invitation to soften, to let go. Giving yourself permission to simply rest. Remaining quiet for as long as you need. Feeling supported, safe, and at ease. I so appreciate you being here. If you found this practice helpful, a like and subscribe would mean the world. It allows me to keep creating for you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.